received a report from Sheridan that you headed for the core.
The mission was a success. Only because Sheridan's residents and Belkin's researchers gave their lives.
I see. I've been informed of Eamon, Hankin, and the others. His Majesty and the Duke have also issued formal complaints against Doth. But Grand Maestro Mose insists that Vance separated from Doth and carried it out on his own.
The crimes of my subordinates are my own. You have my deepest apologies.
Are Duke Fabra and Van still connected?
No. With the attack on Sheridan, Doth's influence was lifted from this city.
Then we have a favor to ask.
Tyr isn't well. We'd like her to get a full exam.
Understood. Please speak with Shu in the lab.
Thanks.
All right. The rest of you, please wait here.
How is she?
We don't have all the results back yet, but Tyr's blood phonons are showing extremely unstable values.
Blood phonons?
In her case, the phonons are contaminated and aren't properly exiting her body.
What do you mean, contaminated?
That poison, the miasma, I believe they call it, that's fused with the phonons. It's primarily 7th phonons that have accumulated.
She's absorbed 7th phonons that are contaminated with the miasma then?
Quite a lot. They are weakening her internal organs. She said that the phone machines called passage rings responded to her. Dawn Age phone machinery generally contains large amounts of 7th phonons.
So when we lower the land, the miasma flows into Tyr from the passage ring?
That's the only answer I see. If she continues, she's not likely to survive.
No!
We can give her a medicine to suppress the effects.
Can't you cure it? I use the 7th phonon too, but I'm fine.
She's absorbed over 100...
Could you give us a little more detail?
I have something I'd like to ask as well. Let's split up here.
Did you hear about me?
Yeah.
If the 7th phonons and me are contaminated, maybe Lorelai's contaminated too.
Don't talk to me like everything's normal.
Are you worried about me?
Of course. The core's stopped and the Sephiroth are under control, right? We don't have to lower the Outer Lands.
It's too late. The passage rings are at their limit.
So we have to keep going. I'm sorry.
Why?
I really want to tell you to stop lowering the Outer Lands.
Luke.
I thought about it as hard as I could, but if the Outer Lands fall, then lots of people will die. So I can't just tell you to stop. My uncle and Emperor Peony have both agreed to help. I can't tell everyone to stop now after all this.
You idiot. What's with that face? What you're saying is right. If you really had told me to stop, I'd have lost all respect for you. Thank you. I was right to believe in you.
You're crazy! You can't possibly be okay with this. You always try to act tough. Say you were at least a little scared or sad or something. If you just tell me how you really feel.
It's not an act. I'm sorry. Please let me be alone for a while.
No, I'm staying right here.
Luke, please. I don't want anyone to see me like this.
Then I'll turn around.
You idiot. Thank you.
Please take care. Don't push yourself.
So now we get back to lowering the land.
But where do we go next? The regions with Sephiroth to which we haven't yet gone are Pedamia, Rhodesia, and Sylvana, right?
Minus the absorption gate and the radiation gate.
Where are the absorption gate and the radiation gate?
The absorption gate is northeast of Ketterberg. I've heard the radiation gate is on an island far south of Batical.
Those are the largest Sephiroth, so we'll save them for later. They say the months... Right now, we need to locate the passage rings for the remaining Sephiroth.
There were researchers from Yulia City here. Let's ask them about the locations of the passage rings.
But... Are you okay, Tyr?
Yes, the medicine's working. I don't feel any pain.
Tyr, I heard about your condition. I wish I could tell you to stop, but I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Do you know where the passage rings are?
You're going to perform the lowering procedure, right? The only ones we've pinpointed are inside the Megiora Highlands and Mount Rainiel.
Mount Ronil? I've heard the 6 god generals were gravely injured by monsters when they were there on duty. It's a dangerous place. I think we should save it for last.
I agree. Even people living nearby rarely approach that mountain.
Okay, then let's head for the Megiora Highlands first.
We'll track down the location of the remaining Sephiroth in Pedamia. Take care.
we don't run into it again.
I wonder where the passage ring is.
It should be sealed with the Dothic seal, just like the others. Let's look for it.
Major!
Too slow! Tyr, stop this foolishness. Commandant Grants is worried about you.
You are the fools!
We know about your health. Is this world really worth giving your own life to save? I'm sure you've heard the truth about Hod.
Politicians controlled by the score using it for their own ends, just as Van said.
Then join us. The Commandant will spare you and the other survivor of Hod.
Thanks, but I'll pass on a world replaced entirely with replicas. What's wrong with the land and people we have now?
They will never escape the curse of Yulia's score. In time, you'll come to understand just how accurate Yulia's score is. The score is stronger than a few disturbances. History will proceed.
The seventh phone stone. Has Van found it?
No, Tyr. That was it. That thing was the seventh phone stone.
Apparently, she didn't come here to fight. Guy, where did you see the seventh phone stone?
In Hod. When I was a kid, Van took me to see it once.
In Hod? That's the first I've heard of that.
Van said it was in a secret place, its location passed down within the Fende family. Fende was one of the 7 sages who served Yulia.
Yulia's children carried on her phonic hymns and abilities from one generation to the next.
You're one of Yulia's descendants yourself, are you not?
Well, that's what Van told me. I don't have any proof, though.
But you can sing those phonic hymns.
And only a descendant of Yulia would be guarding the 7th phone stone. The 7th phone stone disappeared into the core along with Hod. That light we saw when going into the core, that was the 7th phone stone, I'm sure of it.
If the 7th phone stone was in Hod, then when Hod was destroyed, it could have sunk into the liquefied land, but...
Then Master Van knows the future written on the 7th phone stone? Could we actually be doing something bad?
The outer lands will fall regardless. It's better to lower them slowly so people don't get hurt.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just worried about everything we don't know.
This is the place.
There's no sign of Master Van being here. Go ahead, Ion.
Right. Hang in there, Ion. Thank you. I'm sorry. This always happens. I have the original's abilities, but not his strength.
You weren't just sick after all.
Right.
It's a strange feeling, seeing the research I began spread in this way.
I think Ash is angry about it, but I'm seriously grateful. If you hadn't thought up Pharmakery, I'd never have been born. Though I probably wasn't meant to be.
Luke, you said you weren't going to talk like that anymore.
Yeah, stop putting yourself down.
Yeah, stop, Master.
All right, all right.
Wow! I didn't expect to see phone machines like these in a place like this.
Why the hell do you sound so happy?
Living in Kimlaska opened my eyes to the wonders of phonic technology. Dawn Age phone machines were built so well.
Men really like this sort of thing, don't they?
My papa likes building models too. He's like a little kid.
Whatever, women just don't get it. Come on, let's go! Let's go!
You should have become a phonic technician instead of a swordsman.
Whoa, awesome! It's a mechanical doll!
Wait, if it attacks you...
This isn't a combat machine, Tyr. It's probably here to maintain the phone machinery.
You mean he's the one who maintains the passage ring?
Well, the passage rings throughout the world are all connected. Maybe when there's a serious problem, this guy heads out to fix it.
But the passage rings wound up breaking anyway.
Well, yeah.
If the Sephiroth going out of control had been written in the score, then perhaps this mechanical doll was programmed with how to deal with it.
It looks like the passage ring is down below.
The elevator's not working. The power's out.
Are you serious? Are there any stairs or anything?
I don't see any.
Then I guess Guy or Jade will have to work their magic.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid my specialty is phonic arts. I'll pass.
But you made Famicry.
I just developed the theory. It was Dist who built the phone machinery.
You look concerned.
We need to replace the broken power supply with a new one, but...
There's no replacement.
except for him. If we take his power supply and attach it here, it'll probably work.
What? If you take his power supply, he'll stop working.
Yeah, but that's the only way.
But he's working so hard. I feel sorry for him.
We don't have a choice. There's no other way.
Let's go.
Here!
Let's try a new arm.
How do you like this? Pleasant drop!
Rending blast!
That's enough.
Rending fang blade!
Bring forth the fangs of the...
Innocent shine.
Rending fang blade!
Enemy blast!
Rending fang blade!
Arise, O mighty waters, to rout my
Rending fang blade!
of the spirit of the earth.
Rending fang blade!
Oh, very well.
Rending fang blade!
Arise, O mighty waters, to rout mine enemies. Blessed drop!
Tiger blade!
That's your weakness.
Shatter! Wicked attack! Tiger!
Arise, O mighty waters, to rout mine enemies. Blessed drop!
I just keep getting better!
Your turn, Guy.
Right.
Lou,
I know, I'm coming.
Dear, please put this on your arm.
What is it?
A blood phonon meter. I want to confirm whether the passage rings really are the cause. Now, please activate it. The measurement will occur automatically. Luke, please operate it as you did in Tataroo Valley.
Okay. Done.
Looks like the measurement is complete as well. May I have that back?
how's the miasma reading, Colonel?
An abnormal level of miasma is flowing into Tyr from the passage ring. It's probably responding to Tyr's genetic data. I don't think there's any doubt that she's a descendant of Yulia. Yulia must have entered her own data into this device.
Why are the 7th phonons contaminated with the miasma?
The miasma seems to come from inside the planet. Perhaps the core is contaminated.
So the center of the entire planet is contaminated. Can we really neutralize all that?
Actually, if the core is the source, then we can probably find a solution.
Wait, what? We can do something about the miasma?
Yes, if we use the planet's gravity. I'm not an expert, so I can't promise anything.
But at least there's a chance.
Yes, and Belkind has done a lot of research on gravity. They should prove more.
Then let's get back to Belkind. Tyr, what is it? Feeling sick again?
What? Oh, no, it's nothing. Let's go.
It's Aston!
Luke! How are you doing?
You're alive!
I'm the only one of our senior brigade who survived. I didn't get to join them.
What are you saying? Even if it's just you, thank goodness someone lived.
But why are you here, Aston?
If I don't keep myself busy, I start thinking about Eamon and the others. So, I made the Albior 2. We broke the first one. The Albior 3. Anyway, I made it.
And then it crashed again?
Now listen here, little lady. I was in the middle of a test flight when I saw you people and... Spinoza?
Eavesdropping again? You're such a creep.
Stop!
Let's follow him! Spinoza!
Look up at the sky!
The Albior?
No, it looks similar, but it's not the same.
That's my Albior 3!
We let him get away again.
Oh! Follow him in the Albior 2. He's only got enough fuel for a test flight. He should fall soon.
Spinoza is a top physicist. If he were on our side, he'd be useful in dealing with miasma.
Got it. We'll catch up to him in the Albior.
I'm coming along too.
Albior 3 spotted, but it's behaving strangely.
What's wrong?
It's smoking and... Oh!
I wonder if he's alive.
The Albior 3 is a sturdy craft. A mere crash isn't going to hurt its passengers.
The monsters here would be rough on an elderly man. He'll probably run for the city.
Okay, to Belkin.
There he is.
Let's go! Get him!
Yes, Master!
That's as far as you go. We have a lot to talk about. You're coming with us.
Just what did you plan to do after eavesdropping on us?
Were you going to report to Master Van again?
No.
Please, everyone. We won't learn anything by shouting at him. Why were you in the Meggiora Highlands?
I went to Sheridan to pay my respects to everyone's graves. There, I heard Aston was going to the Meggiora Highlands. I thought I'd apologize to him.
Then why the hell did you run away?
I was scared. I didn't know what to say, so...
Do you expect us to believe that? It's your fault the Commandant found out about us.
It's true that I betrayed Henkin and Kathy not just once, but twice. I ignored them and conducted forbidden research. Then I sold them up the river to Van. I know I can never undo that. But when they were killed, I realized what I'd done. I asked myself if my research was really worth killing my friends for.
I think we can believe what he's saying.
Luke.
It was hard for me to acknowledge destroying Axariuth. Once I did, I felt I had to do something to make up for it. Spinoza is me back then.
If your resolve is true, then there's something we want your help on.
What is it?
Research. How to neutralize, or rather, isolate the miasma. We need your expertise in this.
Colonel, you're going to trust him?
Whatever his character, we need his brain.
Please, let me do it. Research is all I can do.
You're my brother's, Van's, research scientist. If you do that, he may kill you.
I'll do it anyway. Please, let me do it.
How about we try trusting this fool one last time?
But he's a traitor!
What if we have him join the research under 24-hour surveillance?
I don't have the authority.
Then I'll give the order. Set things up as Jade said.
Yes, Your Highness.
I'll put everything I've got into this research. Thank you so much.
Well, if he betrays us after saying all that, he's quite the actor.
My miasma isolation plan consists of just a few scribbles, but here you are. Please read it over.
We'll take Spinoza to Phone Machine Lab 1.
I'll repair the Albior 3 and return to Sheridan. Show us what you can do, Spinoza.
Oh, I have a message for you all from the researchers. The remaining Sephiroth is near Doth's Cathedral.
The cathedral? I had no idea.
That place is pretty big after all. Let's go look for it.
Why do they believe him so easily? They're all so stupid.